Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome any newcomers. Okay. That's my dog in the background. You may hear him, but this is another Keanu Reeves romance reading update. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Well, that's not true. I do know what I'm going to talk about, but I don't know quite how I'm going to do it, so I'm just going to follow what my hands are doing and what my senses are telling me to do. Okay. So I'm going to be talking about a little bit about his situation that I talked about in the last video with his ex, as well as this new person. Check in to see how he's doing energetically. And I think that's it. Maybe not. We'll see what comes of the cards as I'm doing this work. What else? Again, I believe Keanu Reeves is not on the internet. He's not messaging you. I do see, messages from people pretending to be him. Just ignore them. Again, as soon as I see it, I remove them as soon as I can. Okay, but ignore them. It's not him, guys. Okay. Another thing. No, that was it. So before we begin, I just want to say that I do not know Keanu Reeves or anyone in his circle or anyone connected to him. Everything I say here is alleged, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. So let's start. So I have 3 piles here that I asked questions a little bit ago with these cards. So the first question I asked is the situation that he's in with his ex, is she still in the picture? The answer was yes. Okay, so we'll start here. Oh, shoot. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands. We have the Star. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the World. And we have the Strength card. Yes, that didn't change. Like I said in the last video, she's an obstacle that he has to move through, and the way I'm looking at these cards, this card, the 5 of Wands, it's a card of conflict. Okay, and this 5 of Wands is the obstacle, and it's her. Okay, this is why she's still in the picture, and but from these cards, he is with the 5 of Wands and the Star, it's like an internal and external battle. Okay, a lot of conflict, something stopping you from moving forward. Okay, or you're not making a decision, but you're making, with these cards, these 4 cards here, okay, you're making progress. You are trying to deal with the situation in a you know, patient and calm way, and I see that's what he is doing. Okay. And it's money, you know. That's what I'm feeling, that's what I'm sensing, especially with the 9 of Pentacles, especially with the other cards that I pulled in the last video. It's about money. You know, providing, and I mean, of course it's about other things too, but I feel and I'm not saying this with judgment, you know, for his ex or whatever. I did look at the situation, you know, a little deeper and stuff, but I won't get into that. But what I will say is that, you know, money is the issue, the crux of the issue, okay? It's money, and it's a burden, and he is being fair, but there has been a turning point with the world, okay? And I feel a lot of conflict. I see a lot of conflict, okay? But the way that he is dealing with it is in a patient and calm manner, okay? He is not being pushed over, or he's using his compassion, empathy, patience, understanding, the strength, you know, he has a lot of inner strength that he is using to cope with this, to, you know, move through this, to get through this. But, you know, there are blockages from letting him proceed forward with moving on. He has moved on emotionally. And I think that's where the World card comes. Like, there's huge turning point. And that's what I saw in the last reading, when I did him energetically. But yeah, he, you know, with the 5 of Wands in the way of all of this, okay, there's a lot of external battle, okay, or external barriers, and some internal, but mostly external, and you know, she's sort of in the way, like I said, you know, cramping his style a little. Let's look at this pile I asked. This pile what did I ask with this pile? The last reading I did, I talked about when I looked at his cards energetically. I confirmed that he's made the decision to move on, okay, and just confirmed it again as well. I think that's what I asked the card. Honestly, I can't remember the question I asked it, but looking at the cards, I see what it's saying to me. So we're gonna do it this way, okay. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. We have Judgment again. We have Hangman. We have the Sun. And we have 8 of Swords. Y'all see that card? Okay. So the story is opening up. Okay. I'm sensing that this woman has a lot of willful energy with the Queen of Wands in there. She's very, the Queen of Wands, her affirmation is I will, okay? And she can be dominating. She can be very strong-willed, has a lot of willpower, and uses her will to get her way or gets her needs met. Okay, so it's a very powerful energy. Okay, the Queen of Wands, because it's almost like, you know, it's a type of energy that is very what's the word? I'm sorry guys. Sometimes I forget words. Like, it's on the tip of my tongue. Bear with me. Polarizing. That's the word. It can, you know, it's the type of energy that can be polarizing. It can be very strong. Okay. He has a strong personality. But his is more, he's less heavy-handed in how he approached things, okay? And so that's where I think a lot of the conflict is on top of the Five of Wands, where I think a lot of the conflict is coming in, okay? He doesn't like to be controlled. He doesn't like to be told what to do. But again, he's dealing with this very differently than he has in the past, with a lot of patience and empathy and compassion, okay? But he's moving on, okay? He is seeing that he has reached a crossroads and he has made his decision, like I said last time, with the Judgment card. He's really looking to move above this, okay? And looking to have better judgment, literally. But he is seeing like, this it's time to just clear out, okay? And with the Hangman, he's taking his time in doing this, you know. He is not trying to do things abruptly. He's not trying to just make a decision, okay? He it's almost like, because sometimes with the Hangman, it's a purposeful pause, or it's the universe telling you to stop and think, or stop to give yourself time to really fall into your perspective, or to change your perception, or something else needs to happen before you make this decision to move forward, okay? And so he's really not rushing, honestly. It's gonna happen slowly. It's not gonna, like, her not being around is not gonna happen quickly, okay? I know in the but when I say that, it doesn't mean like a year from now it's gonna happen. It could be a month from now, 2 months from now. He's taking his time with this, okay? Because again, he knows the turning point. Like, he feels that something has changed, and he is no longer confused on what he needs to do. He knows what he needs to do, you know, because you have the sun here, and it's really about illumination. It's about things that were in the darkness coming out into the light. So, you know, he can see clearly now, okay? With the Eight of Swords, the feeling of feeling trapped, or feeling stuck, or feeling like you can't make a choice, feeling like your situation is stagnant. And that's how he feels. It's also what he feels with the situation. Okay. Not that he can't make a choice. I was just describing the card, but it's sort of a feeling of feeling trapped, you know, and with the strength card underneath is really like he's using his inner strength, like he recognizes. It's a lot of major cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major cards here. He's really using his strengths to deal with this. It's not affecting him as much as it did in the past, you know. He really knows how to deal with the situation now. Even though she's still around, he's really just like he's at a point where he's sort of mastered how to deal with whatever the conflict is between them, or, you know, how to work with her personality. He's okay. I could say that. Okay, but she's, you know, will be in the picture because he's really taking his time of phasing this out. Okay. All right, so what am I going to do next? I'm going to leave this here. Let's see. So this this deck I asked about. This deck I asked about the woman that I talked about in the last video, and I asked if, you know, they are still, I mean they are, I knew the answer. You have the 2 of Pentacles again, and it's right on top of the Queen of Wands and the 5 of Wands. Okay, you have the Chariot, you have the Devil, you have the 2 of Cups. Listen, okay. It's coming together now. It's coming together. It's coming together, guys. The 4 of Wands. I mean, yeah, the 4 of Wands. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm pausing because I'm reflecting and zeroing in on what I'm being told, okay? Okay. So for these cards, I asked if what was going on with these 2? You know, is there anything new? How are they feeling? Are they still, you know, getting to know, well, not getting to know, but are they still, are they still together? I'll just say that. Okay, and the answer was yes. But there's a lot going on. And there's a lot of good going on. Okay, and this is all from his perception. Okay, how he's perceiving his situation, how he's perceiving this new person, okay, this other situation. And so I'm looking at these cards individually, all of these cards individually, but also as a story, because they're very much connected. The energy that I'm feeling for each card is connected to each other in the rows. Okay, so let's look at this one first. The Two of Pentacles. And now, I believe in the last video, I pulled the Two of Pentacles, and I talked about how he is trying to balance. Okay, it's a card of balance. It's a card of prioritizing. It's a card of making sure that you are able to have that balance of work and responsibility and relationships. And, you know, sometimes it could be a balance between work and your personal life, or a balance between all your responsibilities. Okay, and so I'm perceiving this, since this is a romance reading, I'm perceiving this as a balance in, like I said before, his old situation and his new situation. Okay, and the Queen of Wands, like I said, that is how he's perceiving his ex's energy. Okay, and the Five of Wands is a card of conflict. Okay, and when you have the Two of Pentacles, he's still confirming, yes, I am trying to balance this old situation and this new situation. Okay, he's trying to really prioritize the new situation while also trying to get through the old situation. Okay, and the question is he doing it? Is he doing it? You know, I did get asked how she might feel. I still, you know, I might do it in this reading. I'm not, it all depends on how I feel energy wise, but we'll see. I'll put a pin on that. But the question I'd like to answer is he doing this? Is he prioritizing this? Is it a mess? Is it messy? I don't like to be messy or gossipy. You know, not, I don't want to do that. I just want to be straightforward with the cards. But sometimes it comes out. Okay. But yes, this is showing me that he is still trying to balance these things, these situations. Okay. It's not in reverse, so he may not be having a hard time doing that. Okay. So the Chariot is the Chariot. He has a lot of major cards here. The Chariot is about willpower. Okay, much like the Queen of Wands, but in a different way, in a different type. Okay, the Chariot is about taking control. Okay, having control. I look at the Chariot as having control of your life in some way. Okay, taking back control sometimes, getting a handle on things, being focused, and keeping your eye on the prize to get to the finish line. Okay, without being thrown off, without being distracted, without any obstacles getting in the way. Okay, and if you do have obstacles, you're able to deal with them. And looking at this row here, this tells me that he does have control. Okay, he is getting through. He is dealing with the obstacles in a smart way. Okay, three major cards: Chariot, Judgment, the Star. And he is dealing with this. He's dealing with this, like I said. He's using his strengths, his compassion, his empathy, his patience, his maturity, okay? His intelligence on how to deal with this current conflict, this situation. Using his intuition to get through. He is very intuitive. Trusting himself again, to move through this, but he does have control of the situation. Okay, so I don't see a lot of messiness. I do see a lot of conflict, but it's not something that is affecting him as much as it was. And here we have the devil, okay? And this is where, to me, it gets most interesting because this is very complex. The devil is in the middle of the Two of Cups and the Chariot, okay? And so the devil has many meanings, okay? Sometimes it can have, it could have some dark meanings. I mean, not sometimes, all the time, but the perception could be obsession, it could be addiction, it could be feeling trapped or not wanting to fall into temptation of some sort, okay? And so I asked about, his new situation. And the last reading, I saw that he has a lot of strong feelings for this person, a lot of passion. But this Two of Cups came up before too. Okay, now we have the Four of Wands up in here. We had the Lovers a couple of times, and going down the row, he has the Hangman, okay, here, and the Nine of Pentacles, which has to do with money, with his old situation, okay? And so I'm going to rewind back a little bit because I'm jumping all over. But like I said, it's in the middle of the Chariot and the Two of Cups. And so he is being very careful. And that's the sense that I got when I read the cards in the last video. He's being very cautious because he feels very strongly for this new person that he doesn't want to fall. I don't want to use the word obsession, but he doesn't want to fall too deep, too fast. He doesn't want to, it's like a push and pull, with like determined to get through the old situation, okay? Determination to control and have balance and respond appropriately and take back control in a sense that maybe you might have lost, or he feels he might have lost rather. Sometimes it can have to do with conflicting emotions. Moving from one, like he's happy, I will say that. But there's also reasons why he is taking his time, okay? He's taking his time with this new person, and he's taking his time and like moving out of this situation. Because there's things, I think, at play. I didn't really look too deep, but I get the sense that there might be things at play that he has to be careful with. I'm feeling a lot of carefulness with both situations, okay? So, having that need for personal freedom, and, he's free-spirited, and he likes his freedom and things like that, so he doesn't want to fall head first or fall into this with his eyes closed and just like get sucked into a love, or not lose himself. And he's really trying to that doesn't mean to say he's not feeling things and falling, but it's a slow fall, okay? But he acknowledges with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, I mean, he's feeling good with this person. He's feeling a deep connection with this person. He feels like he could build a good foundation with this person. And again, but the Eight of Swords is underneath the Four of Wands, so there's a lot of caution. That's what I saw in the last video, especially, and I rewatched it, and that's what I saw too. Very cautious, taking his time, with these lessons he's learned, or this turning point, you know, with the sun coming out and him seeing, it's like he sees the truth of whatever he sees the truth of, and he's like, I know how to move forward. Like, I know how to move in this. I know how to move in this situation. Okay. So he is, you know, he's dealing with this old situation, and he's dealing with it in an intelligent way, with the new person that he is feeling deep feelings for and have deep feelings for. He is being very cautious, with the devil. I don't see this as like, I'm not sensing like this is an active, there's some distressing behavior. This is like something he's learned, okay? And he's being very cautious, like a cautionary tale that he has learned, and he doesn't want to feel trapped again. There's some anxiety around that. Not to say that this person is doing anything, this new woman is doing anything to make him feel trapped, but it's, you know, he's being careful. Okay. But yeah, I mean, he feels good. The Four of Wands and the Two of Cups, you know, that's love. But he's cautious. I will say that. Okay. All right. Let's check in with him energetically. And then I will look at, I don't feel drained. It is almost 1 a.m. I don't feel drained though, so I feel like I can keep going. Okay, guys. So let's take a look at how he may be feeling energetically. Oh, okay. My energy level, you know, I noticed when I pull cards, like when I record in the middle of the day, I mean, I guess that's, you know, good. Okay, wow. I guess that's, if you're recording in the afternoon, you feel energetic. You feel like, you know, not slowed down, as opposed to in the middle of the night. But, you know, reading wise, I still feel connected. Like, I still feel, my brain doesn't feel turned off. You know, like I could still, he's feeling like really good. He's feeling victorious. He's feeling so good. But yeah, I feel energetic. 10 of Wands, okay. 3 of Swords again, interesting. That came up last time in the other. 7 of Swords. He's being strategic. High Priestess. Okay. Alright, we have 6 of Wands. Okay. We have Temperance once more. We have Death and Rebirth. That's what the Death card means. Okay. We have King of Wands. Sorry, my computer is roaring for some reason. Okay. We have the High Priestess. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do, scratch that. I'm going to do 10 of Wands. Three of Swords. I can't, what is going on with me? I'm showing the card. Seven of Swords. And the High Priestess. And again, a lot of major, woo, so many major cards. Okay. Okay, so I had to pause for a second, guys. I apologize, but my computer was just, I couldn't even hear myself, but it stopped, thankfully. Okay. So listen, I'll start with the bottom, because that's where I always begin, okay? So the Six of Wands is a card of victory, okay? It's a card of recognizing your accomplishments. It's a card of winning, okay? It's a card of feeling accomplished, feeling good, feeling abundant, okay? Feeling like you have survived something, or you've met your goals, or it's just an all around great card and an all around great feeling, okay? You took action on something, you took action on your goals, or you've worked hard towards something, and you've accomplished something, and it's making you feel very good, okay? And you have Temperance again. Temperance came up for him last time. He's still feeling very emotionally balanced. And I will say this. He has, when I said in the last grouping of cards that he's learned something from a cautionary tale that, that he's experienced, okay? He's learned a great lesson. He has figured something out, and he is feeling almost brand new. Okay, listen, this bottom row here, this bottom row here is like, it is like, it's like he is saying, I'm cool, man. Like I'm myself again. Okay, I have shed old skin. I have shed the things that no longer serve me. I've dealt with it emotionally. I am victorious. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling emotionally well. I'm feeling courageous and brave. And I can say the last reading in I think the one before, no, that's not true. This reading, that's what I meant to say, and the last reading are honestly the only two readings that I've done for him where he's felt like this. Okay? And that denotes a change, a turning point. Okay? Usually when I check in with him energetically, it's not, when it comes to, it's just not a good, it hasn't been good. Things haven't been great. Okay? And I don't mean to say that I'm not being gossipy or disrespectful. It's just not my style. I'm straightforward when I give these messages, okay? But he's feeling like a new man, okay? He's feeling like king of the jungle, okay? He's feeling brave. He's feeling like, oh gosh, like he could roar. Okay, and this is the vibe down here with these, okay? Because he's learned a lesson. He's learned some sort of lesson, and that's what the Judgment card is saying, and that's what Hangman is saying, and that's what the Devil card is saying, and that is what the World card is saying lessons have been learned. Okay, and he's come back into what he was searching for, his old self, his, balanced, emotional balance, and feeling free again, and feeling like there's a path forward. Okay, because on top of here you have the Ten of Wands, you have the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess. Okay, he found something out. Okay, with these two cards, the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords, is why he is being so cautious, because they are cards of betrayal, and when they're together, it's deeply painful betrayal. It's about deceit. It can be about manipulation. Okay, it could be about it can cause immense emotional pain. Okay, and I don't know what happened. I didn't look, it didn't look too deep as to what could have specifically happened. I know a few videos back, it was something about cheating or something about another person involved, but I still never really looked too deeply on that, because I don't want to be super gossipy like that. But there was something that he saw the truth of, that came out of the darkness into the light, and it deeply hurt him. Okay. Again, I'm looking from his perception. Okay, from his perspective, I'm looking at his energy. I'm not looking at no one else's but his own. Okay, so this is his perception. This is his energy, his emotion, what he's experiencing, what he feels. And I feel with these two cards together and the Ten of Wands, it was something that was deeply painful for him. Okay, and so the lesson is being cautious and observant in your other relationships. Okay, being cautious and observant with someone you may be dealing with who had betrayed you. And that's what I was saying in the last video, that I feel like he's giving her the side eye, or like watching her. Someone said scrutinizing, and that's the perfect word. And I say that without judgment. I say that without being messy or gossipy. Okay, I mean, he's looking at her, and I said looking at her, like her behavior, her attitude, but scrutinizing is the better word. Okay, he's being the way that he's being. He's still being cautious with moving on from the situation, because he knows he has to for some reason. Okay, but yeah, it was deep betrayal. Maybe some manipulation, I'm feeling. And he sees the truth. He knows the truth with the High Priestess. He's connecting back to that intuitiveness that he has. Okay, and he's really back to himself. I don't know any other way to say it. And people around him see it too, that he is. That's very good for him. Good for him, because it was a burden. All I'm feeling is like, I'm dealing with this now. That's what I'm hearing. I'm living with this. It's not killing me emotionally. It's not dragging me down. It's not making me feel aged, or he feels good again. He's able to, and that was the difference, I can say, 3 weeks ago, where who was really feeling burdensome and like, but now he's just like, no, I know how to do this. I know how to deal with this situation, and I'm doing it. And it's making me feel good. Okay. I got time. Why not? Let's look at what this woman feels. Okay. I get a lot of questions about it. Some I've answered. Some I can't answer. I don't know where this person lives. Like, I'm not. It's, you know. If only, you know. But I wouldn't do that even if I did know. It's not my, you know. But I don't. Guys, I'm not that skillful in seeing, you know, the location of a person. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I probably could if I self-reflected hard enough, or meditated hard enough, but nah, that's not, you know. I'm talking about their lives already. I don't want to delve too deep. Okay. So you guys brought up some interesting points, and I like reading the comments because it's so, it's just interesting to me because, you know, most of the comments are like, you know, respectful, and most of the comments are like, talking about how you would feel in the situation, or talking about, you know, very valid points, a lot of this stuff. I do think this person is his soulmate. I do think this person, I mean, I'm not too deep into, I'll be honest, I'm not too deep into twin flame stuff. I do think it exists, but it's not my favorite thing to like talk about, you know. But I do think she is that. But you know, he feels spiritually connected to her, this person. And one of the comments talked a lot about like, well, I wouldn't feel comfortable with the situation that he's in with his ex, you know, being in the background, or, you know, and that's true. You know, I wouldn't feel comfortable either. So let's see if we can get a peek into how this woman feels. Okay. First, why don't we look at how she feels about him. Okay. This might be a long video. Oh well, you know, whatever. Okay. Listen, 3. Okay. The world again. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Two of Wands. She's waiting for him. The 5 of Swords again. That came up before. the Three of Cups again. Two of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's interesting what her energy is deciding to show me. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm not going to pick them up. I'm just going to point to them. All right. Well, no, you know what? I'll show you really quick. Wheel of Fortune. Three of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Being very communicative with him. Very straightforward and open. Nine of Pentacles. She really likes spending time with him. She doesn't feel like it's wasted. The World. There's a lot. There's so many things with the World. She views him as worldly, free-spirited, well-traveled, but also very kind. The World personality is like someone who is very kind and patient and intelligent, and these are all the things that she views with him. She feels he's a beautiful person. Two of Wands, looking towards the future. Okay. You know what? She travels a lot. Okay. I get the feeling. She may travel to see him, or he travels to see her. I'm not sure. I'll look at that in another time, but there's traveling involved in their relationship in some way. Okay. Five of Swords. Very cautious. Okay. She's being cautious with him. Because of the situation, she's very open about how she feels. Okay, and she's being very patient. She's working with him with the Three of Pentacles, because she trusts the situation. She knows the situation, you know. But she's definitely, it's like the Nine of Pentacles is between the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords. I'm just looking at my dog, sorry. The Five of Swords, it you know, it's also about like preparing, you know, having confidence, being careful. She's being careful too. She's being careful too. Okay, she feels that this relationship is good. It can be good, you know, but she also knows like it could go either way too. So she is sort of being strategic as well, and but she wants him. Okay, she, you know, the Five of Swords is like also being in competition with someone, but not it could be a feeling she feels about his situation. Because you have the Three of Cups here, and again that came up before, is that she knows about her, that he's open and honest and transparent, and she is open and honest and straightforward about how she feels about it. Okay. She has some patience, but with the Two of Swords, she's also like, she may also she's like telling herself, I know if this continues on for too long, I know I have to make a choice to move on or not, which is what the Two of Wands is like. The Two of Wands is a person looking, a person standing on the dock, like looking out at the horizon, looking towards the future. Okay? And so that's what the Two of Swords is. With the Two of Swords, sometimes you might not be ready to make a decision, or feel like you can't make a decision because you need all the, you need to see the full picture, or you might be purposefully blinding yourself, but I don't think that's what she's doing. Okay? She is happy. She is happy. She really, really likes him deeply. There's very strong feelings. But she's also being cautious too, because she doesn't want to be hurt. Because she's been hurt. Okay? But she's a personality to me feels like down to earth, very grounded, very real and intelligent, and has a lot of emotional intelligence, is fair, but she knows her worth. That, it's like she's not a fool, but yeah, I mean, she knows the situation. She doesn't love it. That's for sure. I could tell you that. She is taking her time as well. And she's being patient for now. But I don't see and I think that's what she understands, why he's doing, why he's going about it this way. Okay? That's what I see here. Like she's with the Three of Pentacles, she understands. She's mature, it's like she is nodding like, yeah, I understand, and I'm here, and I'll be patient, I want this to work. And at the same time, she's like, but eventually, if this continues on, I'm not going to take this, because I can't be hurt. And she tells him that with the Ace of Swords. Okay? So she's very forthright, and he likes that. They like each other. It feels good. It feels like a oh shoot, I'm a mess. It feels like a I'm just thinking, guys, what it feels like. They have a very playful, like, they joke around with each other. They like take the piss out of each other. I know some of you may not know what that means. They tease each other, It's very cute. It's very cute. I like it. I like the feeling. She's very, like, chill, laid back. Like, oh, I'm not... I feel like this isn't keeping her up, you know? It's like, okay. This is why I posed for the messages of love. Messages of love. Now my words are slurring. I'm getting sleepy. This friendship is leading to more, okay? That's what I feel too. Like forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. She's been hurt. Let's see one more. Oh, obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Yeah, I felt that when I pulled for her last time, that, you know, that's why she's being cautious. She's been betrayed in the past. Yeah, he knows that. She's told, you know, she's a blabbermouth. She talks. That's what I feel. Let's see what her thoughts are about him. Oh, you know, it's been a while. I haven't even said it. Please like and comment, you know, like the video, comment, subscribe if you're new. And thank you for all the new subscribers and all the time you guys take to watch my videos. I know, you know, Keanu videos are the most popular. I don't mind reading for him. It boosts my skills up. And I appreciate you watching my other videos, you know. Watch more of them, please. But, you know, if I can get to this mark, you know, I have a lot of ideas for the channel, you know. If you guys have ideas of what kind of readings you would like to see outside of Keanu, I would, you know, let me know. And I'll try my best. Okay, so her thoughts, let's see. Interesting. Oh, wait, hold on. That had nothing to do with relationship. So let's reshuffle. Let's see. Now, if the same cards come up, what thoughts? I wasn't focused when I was not. Okay. I felt that too. I should have just kept shuffling. Okay. Yeah, okay, that slaps. Oh, okay. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That's what I feel. Okay. Her thoughts about Keanu. I feel so drawn to you. I feel the sexual tension. I am waiting patiently. That's what I felt with the Two of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. She is, I'm feeling, she's not, she's just like playing it cool. She's playing it cool, and she doesn't want anything outside of wanting him, you know. And she knows the situation. Like, it just feels like, I'm being calm and patient, you know, because I think because he's being so transparent, he's not being shady or shifty. So it's kind of like keeping her in it, but she knows, she's telling him also that you eventually, you know, I'm not going to wait so long. I'm going to move on, you know. Okay. But she likes him. She wants him. She is like, I'm going to get him. But she's like, I'm not going to wait too long. Okay, so yeah, you know, they travel to see each other. It's something about traveling, you know, that has to do with him and her. I'll look, you know, if you guys want me to, I can't tell you where she lives. That's not. But, you know, I'll look a little deeper. Okay. So yeah, she knows the situation. Yes, she's waiting patiently. She really, really likes him. She really wants him. She has him. Okay. But she also knows, and she's telling him, like, don't wait too long. Okay. I've been hurt and betrayed before, and I will not take that again. Okay. All right, guys. It is what time is it? It's 1:25 in the morning. That's all I got. I hope you got something out of this. Okay. Again, you can comment. Please comment down below and let me know what you think. Again, I'm sorry for this. Some of you don't, very few of you don't like the pauses. But I'm not, you know, as you watch my videos, I'm just not going to blurt out any old thing. I can't, you know, I'm already talking about someone's life. So I like to take my time, and I like to, you know, there's things that I'm blabbering. This is what I do in the middle of the night when I get tired. There are things that I do see that I won't say because, you know, I want to be as respectful as I can. There's some things are private, really, really private, and really sacred, you know. And again, I'm already talking about this person's life, you know, and I don't want to go too far. So, you know, there's some things that I try to be respectful about. But that's it. I'm going to go now. Okay. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Subscribe if you didn't. Like if you like it. If you don't like it, sure, you could dislike it. It doesn't, you know, whatever. I'll see you again soon, guys. Bye-bye.